Hi, this is Kate from Contemporary Geometric Beadwork. Here's a little excerpt from the Exploding podcast set. I'd like to show you how to add an MRAW band to the edge of this piece. The orange run of beads here will be the bottom of my MRAW. I'm going to move my needle through the beads until I'm coming out of this bead right here, of the orange bead, which will be the first bead of my right angle weave cross. And then I'm going to pick up 3 orange beads, pass through this one first bead in line, and then I'm just going to go through the beads until I'm coming out the top. So in this case, I'm going to pass through 2 beads, 1, 2, and then my thread will be coming out of the top bead and going in the correct direction to proceed along the row. Now, if I wanted to do regular right angle weave, I would go in this bead and then out this bead, and I would go in this direction changing loop to put on these crosses all along the row. But what I'm going to do is show you something really neat. This is a way to do MRAW, or modified right angle weave stitch, inline. So on my needle I've picked up a white spacer and 2 orange right angle weave beads, and my thread is coming out of the top bead going in the direction I want to go. I already have the bottom and the side bead of my right angle weave cross, and the spacer that I just put on, the white bead, I'm going to ignore completely and simply pass my needle through the top right angle weave bead. And so you see, by proceeding in this direction, I'm able to build modified right angle weave with just a 3 bead add for each stitch. So I've got the white spacer, which I'll ignore completely, and the other 2 beads of the right angle weave cross. I'll go through the bottom bead, and if I can do it in the same stitch, the side bead of the previous stitch, because those are the other 2 beads in my 4 bead cross. And then when I come up on my stitch, I will ignore the spacer completely and go only through the top bead in the raw cross. And that's all there is to it. And as this marches on, it creates a beautiful right angle weave band with built-in spacers. So this is MRAW inline. 1 spacer, 2 right angle weave beads, pass through the bottom bead, the side bead you just installed, bring your thread up, ignore the spacer completely, and pass your thread only through the top bead of the right angle weave cross. And so as you see it building, this is very simple. This is just a nice marching stitch, and it's one of the favorite stitches that we do at CGB. We invented modified right angle weave because we felt it was easier to do the several rounds at once by including the spacer, and then also to be able to get this kind of an architectural build in one pass. So this is kind of 3 rows in one, if you think about it. And this is a beautiful way to add a band to your piece, or just to add a windowed section, to add layers